frustrated. We're all frustrated. Team Biden's continuing failures on the COVID-19 front. The best answer Kamala Harris can come up with is, we're frustrated. She's right in one report. We say we really want to get along, but yet all I hear is talk about separation. It don't nobody really take a step forward. All we do is point and judge, point and judge, point and judge, point and judge. We. Human, we do it, we do it. We do it if we do it to people behind their backs. We still do it. I am so judgmental myself. But what I try hardest to do now is to judge myself. And what am I doing? Not to discriminate against another person based on what I see and not what I know. Look at you and just hate you. Power. Power. To overlook your color. Because I can't help but to see I got eyes. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to see which way I'm going. And I suppose people that who really can't see really not bothered by it. It's just how you treat them. And people cover their head and cover their faces. And we don't know. We don't know. We don't know where they from. We don't know who they are. We know nothing about each other. That first look, we don't know them. And you don't, not unless you grew up in the house or the town or in a close proximity. You've seen them on television and they are famous, thus says. And those that are famous, we still don't know them. We just know what is said. Okay? And we can look at them and listen to them all day long and size them up. But we don't really know them. A lot of people just doing a job. This is what you got to do. This is your job. This is what you tell people. And this is what you gonna read right here. This is what I read right here. I don't have to know if it's true or not. I'm just bringing you what I was told to bring you. The messenger. Eyes and ears everywhere. Just everything. Just they can be good and it can be bad too. Be able to see it and really know with a camera or whatever it is that someone did at a specific time. It would be great. It would be great. You cannot argue the fact we seen it. Well, there was that deep fake. We done proved that this right here is absolutely legitimate. But I say it still could be fake because I say I didn't do it. I said it was deep fake. And if, let's say with Cain and Abel, and they were both slaves, and God wanted one man's meal more than he did the other. I'd rather have the meat than the vegetables. You bring me meat to eat. You's is wonderful to me. I don't want no vegetables. All I want is some meat to eat. So all I want is some meat to eat. And you did so wonderfully. Your job in the field was nothing. It's just the meat to eat. I'm not for sure. I don't know. Because you know what? I really don't remember too well. I got a bad remembery. That don't even sound right. I got a bad remembery. I got a bad memory. Yes. Oh my gosh. It is like, Learning how to pronounce words has not been easy. It is not an easy. It's not an easy task. Like coming from around people that did not speak a whole lot of the words that I hear, it was like uncommon for me. My grandparents did not speak a lot. And so a lot of times during my daytime hours, when I was when I was a lad, and I was at my grandparents' house, and we were like really quiet all day, most of the day. Very little talking, very little talking. Not even like a gesture. And I understood what that meant without her telling me to come. And I would go eat. And I realized that feeling like my thoughts doesn't matter. Perhaps not being able to articulate words in the proper fashion. And I still don't know how to. I still don't know how. Do the I go for the E? If so, why? Do I have to be proper English? I'm not English. I am American. This is how Americans speak. Is it, what is it called? Broken English? We had like 2 people coming together. You got like people who did not speak English and those that spoke English. There were those that had to learn how to communicate with the people that were of English-speaking nation. Our language did not matter. We had to learn how to speak and to communicate their language. It was part of the survival skills. And I think that a lot of people speak English today, and we are trying so hard to understand and communicate. And communication is a key to help hold things together. And I think that we, as citizens of the world, really should learn how to pull together more to hold the world together, like the body that we live inside of. When I look at the earth, I look at my body, and I feel like I am like a replica of the earth. And everything that I want good for me, I want for the earth. I want her to be healthy. I want to be healthy. I'm mine and she is me. She is me. I am her. I am mine. I am hers. She is mine. I am hers. I like intertwine with her. And her health and welfare is important to me because I feel like I've been here before. I feel like everything has a spirit. And I feel like if we ain't done made it to heaven, then our spirits, because heaven is not easy to get into, mind you. And perhaps what we're living in now is hell. Just don't know, you know? And perhaps each cycle is a delusion of death and a new birth into something else? I don't know. I don't know. I fear death. I do. I worry about it. So I search for ways to live as long as I can, to run as far, as fast as I can for death. And then I'm like, I just want it to be like Slam. No worry, no cares, no any of that. But life has taught me to fear death. It has. Some people embrace it. I ain't done embraced it yet. God said he promised eternal life. No death. Eternal life. Death can't be included. You cannot. Eternal life means no death at all. No. So that means eternal life is a misconception because we die. And our spirit leaves our body. And you know how tiny a spirit is. A spirit starts in a sperm cell and grows inside of a womb and turns into a fetus, a baby. You can call it anything you want to. But it grows and then suddenly it's born. And the mother's life is spared during the birthing process. It's a wonderful thing. But you don't remember none of that. You really don't. You don't even really remember it. I don't know if our bodies slipped through death. And in that death, that pain is swept away with the beauty and the joy in the birth of that child. We embrace. It's just been a part of me. Something so big. Another spirit broke off from me. And it sucked life. My body gave it life. And then they have to bury it. Now that's not easy. Many done survived it. It ain't easy. We survived childbirth. And it's so sweet and it's so pleasing. And surviving their death ain't easy. I'm tired of women having to go through this. I'm tired of having something so precious taken away for nothing. And if God is got the tree of life, then he need to share it. And he need to share his knowledge and his love and understanding and caring. The whip ain't working. The chains ain't worked either, did they? The bullets ain't working. Ain't none of that working. Why come we can't accept? They ain't worked either, did it? Gotta want to accept others. Talk so hard and so harsh against people we don't even know. I don't even know that bitch. Look at her. You looking at her, ain't you? What the fuck you doing looking at her? I will set it off in this bitch. You know I will. I can be that bitch for real. Women can be just like that. And don't let him not to be done seen it before. Well, Bonnie, I know you won't do that. Yes, hell I will, Clyde. I'll slap your ass to sleep and wake you up in the morning. And Bunny is just so fucking stupid. She knows she ain't gonna, she know damn well she ain't gonna try it. She will hit him though. But that gonna be between him and her. Why she done knocked the fuck out your ass. What you hit me for? Do it again, goddamn it. Just do it some motherfucking more, okay? That's all I know. Better not do it no more. That's all I know, okay? Bunny is gonna be my code name. Bunny, yes. I be wanting to write. And I was gonna write and I don't even know if I was gonna write or not. I was setting up the little computer to write and then the motherfucker just ain't even acting right. So, okay. I'm like, I guess you let it set too long, bitch. Perhaps it'll just fade if you don't use that little bright light. Maybe if I start back using it, maybe the color or whatever will adjust. I don't know what happened to it. It ain't even working right. And I was just gonna try and go in and elaborate on some of the little things that I would like to write about, you know. I would like to do a series of, I don't know if you call them novels or what is it? Like a series or something like that. And I don't want to go in and read anyone else's ideas and capture their stories. I want to be able to create my own stories. Knowing how to write is part of the problem. Learning how to write, like when I was in school, I made a C in English. And I wasn't even trying to be funny, never up in there. I was too busy trying to complete them assignments on writing. Where do the commas and the periods go? How do I create a whole sentence? I didn't know that. I did not hear like full sentences. It was not a lot of talking. My dad and my mom didn't talk a lot. The conversations were more conversations occurred when they were under the influence of alcohol, and that's when the things would go south. When the alcohol came into play, there would be fighting, and I'm just afraid I don't want that to be me. I like to have alcohol, but I want to be able to be comfortable with my loved ones enough to be able to talk to them about my true feelings without but what about hurt? How do you approach hurt? What if when you guys are both drinking is when you both feel comfortable enough to speak on the subject? And that's when it gets rude. How do you handle those type situations? And I think that was them when they were not under the influence of alcohol. There was really not a lot of talking. There was not a lot of communication. They didn't talk and speak, and there were not a lot of words. My dad could not read and write, and my mom's vocabulary was not very far, and Neither was my dad's. And so when I went to school, I had a hard time with a lot of words that I never heard some of these words, you know? And I'm trying to learn new words. And then I got to learn how to spell these new words and how to put the vowels. You know, this is what a vowel is, and this is what a syllabus, and all the college words, you know. In the first grade, and I'm like, God damn, we should have been some motherfucking geniuses by third grade with all this. I know how to make a motherfucking volcano. All this shit they done taught us by third grade. And by fifth grade, know how to make detonators. Look, got volcanoes on the kitchen table. Boom. And know how to blow it up. And then teach them how to build up. You know? So some things are not funny because just because you don't know where volcanoes came from does not mean that people do not have the capabilities of making one blow. You don't know. Do you really know? I like to write about things like that. Like this doctor. He loved to make shit go boom. Yes, he does. And he cannot be captured for centuries. Yes. He is way back. Way back. And there are captains and all of those peoples who are fighting for the greater cause. And it's like stupid because we have so many superhero movies, and with each superhero movie we always have villains. Always a villain. Is that how life is? Is there always gonna be a villain? I might be that bitch. I don't even know it. Not knowing what we are capable of. Just don't. It's how I feel. What my intentions are different. Because I have not been faced with a lot of things that some people have been faced with. And some challenges that people have lived every day. So I can't argue with the facts that they know because they lived it. I haven't. All I've been is told is this is what should happen. Well, they lived it. They know. I don't even know. I remember when I forgot my own birthday. I forgot my children's birthdays. I'm just beginning to remember numbers because I could remember birthdays and phone numbers and things like that. And then when my son was killed, I couldn't remember things like that. It's just like they just went away. The ability to be able to retain like that, it like went away. And then My ears hurt. I believe a lot of people are born with gifts, but I think that they were taken away. No, they were lost because they were not allowed to identify with the gifts that people had, and things became no longer a part of our everyday lifestyle. Things that customs that had occurred for centuries, rituals, things that kept building up and making greater and greater and greater and greater and greater, and always able to go and talk to the loved ones and the loved ones to keep them straight, because with a little age, I have learned how to listen just a little bit more, and I promise you, I have learned how to listen just a little bit more and pay closer attention, because it's hard for me to in the middle of a conversation, when I'm feeling excited about being able to express myself, being able to let it out, because a lot of times I feel like no one really want to hear what I have to say. And I don't get a chance to articulate my words to anyone. And so I suppress them and I hold them in. And this is a great outlet for me because I get a chance to talk to myself. These are my feelings. And I'm trying real hard to be real with me. And when I'm looking at me, I'm talking to me. And I want to share it with others. And I don't know if it's encouragement, being like, she's pitiful. Just look at her, she's pitiful. And that's how I feel sometimes about myself. It's things that I want to see. This world has so many beautiful places to offer. I think that alone is healing and gives one longevity and brightens the spirit and heals the mind. Laughter and joy and kindness and a sense of feeling welcomed and a sense of feeling like a little bit of appreciation and truly happy to see other humans. If I look at the size of the world and I look at the number of people, I'm concerned. And all the areas that are overcrowded and all the areas that are vacant and desolate and nomad land. And no one wants to be there, and they are afraid to be there, and we don't know how to grow our own food, and we've lost the cultures that we were used to, survival skills. What am I gonna do? Trying to learn how to plant a garden ain't easy. Then I gotta go to work. I gotta pay. And have you seen what the hell done merrily happened? How come this shit is going down? Prices really should be going down. With all this sickness that we are seeing, it should be a huge drop in any prices anywhere. We are truly under attack. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, We are truly under attack. And why? Why are we trying so hard to weaken each other? Why are we trying so hard to weaken each other? In times like this, we weakening each other even more. I can't get it. I can't get it. I can't understand it. Ain't no love. Ain't no love in it. I'm sick of people keep on talking about love. I ain't seen it yet. Where is it at? Where is it at? Not in the America I live in. It's so great though. The fuck great about it? Huh? All I see is suffering everywhere I'm looking. All I'm looking at is suffering. Apparently you ain't living where I'm living at. I see a lot of suffering. I'm happy that's not where you live. But I want it away from where I live too. I want there to be healing around the lands where I live. I want healing around my neighbors' homes. I want my neighbors to be happy and their homes to be built up. I want my neighbors to prosper and to be healthy. I ain't want it to be towed down. I'm not. I'm not looking for that for anyone. Not for anyone. How can we get past all the things we've been taught that make us different to see that we all the damn same? We all ain't shit. Ain't none of us nothing but some motherfucking sperm. You ain't nothing but some fucking sperm. Get over your goddamn self, okay? Oh, yes. My skin, my hair. Oh, I'm so beautiful. Bitch, you hideous. You hideous. You hideous. I ain't that bad looking. I'm not. Not to me, anyway. I don't care what you think. I don't want to value your opinion of me more than I do myself if I ain't doing shit to hurt you. If I'm fucking with you, then what I think should not even matter to you. If I'm humiliating you and trying to make you feel, putting you down, just being all downright disrespectful, then what I think of you should not matter to you. But if you come at me like that, then I have every right to come right back. Fuck you, bitch. Well, fuck you too. How dare you say? You said it to me first. You should not say it. If you don't want to be said that, then you should not say that. Respect. I'm just saying, it's okay for us like, bitch, fuck you. You know? It's okay. It's okay for me to talk like that with people that I love. That they know I love them. They know I got their back. It's okay. And even if you're in the middle of an argument, well, fuck you. Fuck you. Why you get so mad? That's like, it's like, no, we're not talking about sex. No, you're talking about fighting now. Well, fuck you. Is y'all really want to fuck? I'm just saying. Like two motherfucking cops. Come in. And that we the hens. Have you seen how they fight? Just wings fluffed. That's how you see how we be swinging our wings? I do not like fighting. It's like, you know how to touch me. Need some water to drink, some food to eat, a bed to go lay down, some ass for that headache. Oh my gosh, it hurt your head so bad, you know? Be like, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad right here. Why do I keep getting jumped like this? I just want to play with y'all. Why y'all call me around their house and jump on me every time? I ain't going around them no more. Come here, I got something for you. It ain't nothing but an ass whooping. Oh my gosh. I just start trying to stay away from the ass whoopings. It's tiresome to be fighting. I have headaches. I don't see why it's so fun. I think that's why I don't like boxing and wrestling. Sometimes the smaller children get jumped by the older children. And it's just not fun. And I learned I was so, just so competitive, trying so hard to fit in and be accepted by the older ones that I were around. And I was constantly trying to fit in and feel accepted. And suddenly I just gave up. It was no longer important to me. Because it have to be important to them too. And so I'm trying to learn how to respect that and accept that of others and not to try so hard just to be accepted. I want to accept myself. I don't need no fucking body else to validate me, is what I try so hard to tell myself every day. Validate yourself, bitch, and keep moving. Hang on to the friends that you got and make as many as you can. And I guess one of the things that I would say is to try and be more honest with myself and my friends. Just for that. Just, yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you now. What if I feel like I need to just lie to you, and I'm gonna just go head on and let it roll. It don't matter what it is. But at that moment, I need to give you a lie. Or explanation either. I just didn't want to tell you the truth. So I told you a lie instead. Well, why you just didn't tell me you didn't want to tell me the truth? Because I ain't want to tell you that. Sometimes you had to tell people something, they'll just leave you alone about something. Yes. No, I didn't do that. They'll leave you alone, then all they want to be like, you really don't need to know that. Well, why you don't want to tell me? Why you don't want to tell me? Why you don't want to tell me? It can drag on for days, hours. And then long as you give me an answer, I will move on, okay? I just be wanting an answer. Bitch, it been 6 days. I told you I just don't want to tell you. Why you don't want to tell me? It been 2 weeks. It ain't been no 6 days. You see, I put it on the calendar right there. Count the days. It been 12 damn days. I need an answer, okay? And you don't want to tell me. That's not an answer.